Hola amigos, welcome back, and we are now at the final race of Tamworth round 1. I did get a few subscribers from the last 2 videos, very much appreciated. If you could continue that subscription little train, that'd be much appreciated. If you continue to subscribe, share and like, I would be very, very happy. Very happy. Alright, so the finals, we didn't have as many people in the field because of that accident at the start of Heat 3 that did take a few drivers out of the race due to damages and whatnot. Being about 30 minutes, like a 30-minute gap between heats, not really much time. You have between heats to get your kart repaired or to get setup changes and whatnot on your kart and gear ratios and everything changed. So obviously not enough time for a few of those drivers to get their karts fixed and repaired and ready for the finals. That's why we've gone from, I think it was around 13 in the field to now 8. So not as many contenders, but ideally I'm just looking at the 4 in front of me. I was a bit unhappy about starting off in 5th. I don't understand too much about why I was in 5th when I was placing 4th in the 3 heats. I don't understand how I could place 5th in the finals. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't really think 23rd should have been in 4th, but I don't know. I don't really know how they do their point system for heats to add up to the grid positions for the finals. So it is what it is. 23rd did come first in one of the heats, so that would have definitely given him enough points, or I think it's in reverse. I think the less points you have, the better, or the further the grid you are, further grid position you have. And he did come first in one of the heats, so that would have helped him in his points, in his minimal points for grid positions. So I didn't get a great start off that one. 3rd did have the inside line for that right hand to get underneath me. Not ideal. I really want to be behind those 3 karts fighting for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So my kart wasn't really breaking through there, so they pulled away a little bit. It's usually how my kart is, it doesn't break through in the first few laps, so they usually pull away on the straights. Number 3, he hit the ripple strip on that corner, so I think he lost a chain or something got damaged in his sprocket or chain, so he DNF'd the finals. Lucky for me, but not ideal for number 3, so that gave me an open position back for 5th, and now I have to gun down 4th, 3rd and 2nd. Number 50, he is in 4th at the moment. We do know he is at least the fastest or 2nd fastest in this class on this round at Tamworth, so it's kind of good that he is behind everyone, because that means obviously he gets slowed down a little bit and gives me an opportunity to pass more people. But in my mindset, that's not really what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, oh wow, number 50 is getting slowed up, so that way I can catch up and pass more people. Ideally, I'm just like, I need to stick with them and hope that I can join in on the battle for 4th and 3rd and 2nd place. 1st place is completely gone. There's no point even suggesting that I'll get 1st. He's passed everyone. There's no sight for 1st. 50 had a clean pass on 28. So my eyes are set on 28 now for 4th place. We do know 50 will eventually pass 23 because he is, I think, on times, I think he might have been the fastest, but in track position, he is, I believe, the second fastest. So my eyes are set for 4th at the moment, and we need to really get past 28 so we can just open ourselves up for third. But it was a lot more difficult than what I was expecting. And you can see in this corner here, I changed my line a little bit. I tried to open up the start of the apex. I like open up at the start of the corner to try and cut in for a later apex, but my tyres were they were pretty much gone by the final, so I couldn't really get that traction to stay on the far side of the track to free me up for the chicane. I love that corner, that left hand, I absolutely love it. And then this right corner, not too bad, I don't mind that. It was this corner here I tried to free up, try to get a later apex to stay on the inside or far side of the track to get the chicane flat out and straight, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring my car closer to the outside of the track to get a more freer line for the chicane, and then that still long left, I still couldn't get that at all, and then that just messed me up for the right, and then the next left onto the straight just messed all that section up for me, and then I'd go slow on the front half of the straight, but the gearing that I had just like was a rocket, so I just shoot straight up behind behind 28 at the end of the straight. So it's this corner here, I still didn't get it. I'm still coming in a bit too early on the apex, and it just messes me up. Not so much on this corner, but maybe it's that right-hander that's messing me up for the left on the straight, but I had a fairly good run there, and I tried to go for it. It was a very risky pass for that that fast left. It's not really a passing corner, but these passes that I attempt, it's mainly just to show 28, look, I'm here. You got to be a bit afraid, or you need to go faster so we can catch up to third. I don't know why I broke there. I don't understand why I did that. That I lost time there, and now I'm too far behind 28 to get the pass on the straight. Ideally, that's where I want to pass on the straight. We've passed the halfway mark now, so he's starting to look behind. He knows. So in my head, I'm like, he knows I'm here now. He's looking behind. He knows I'm here. Oh, I catch up so much on that corner. I love it. I catch up a little bit on this right. I try to set myself up for this left to. Yeah, see, I go too wide then. It just messes me up on the chicane. He covers his line a little bit there, but not really fussed about it. I was too far behind anyway. See, I'm about 2 kart lengths behind. About 1 kart length. Yeah, so about 1 kart length. So I catch up a fair amount on the end of the straight. And now I'm back on him. Go a bit wide to try and get a cleaner run for the chicane. That one wasn't too bad. I don't think I let off there, so that was good. See, this pass here, I knew I was too far away, but I just wanted to scare him a little bit, getting him a bit, like getting inside his head a little bit. I just needed him to make a few more mistakes. And as you do, or you probably should notice by now, that we are slightly catching up to third place. So in my head, I'm like, I've got a bit more speed than 28. If I get past him, I'll be able to pass third place, 23. That's not where I was thinking. I was just thinking I just want to pass 28. Get a really wide entrance there, right on him. I don't know why I brake there. It makes no sense. I just lose 2 kart lengths just because I let up on the throttle. It's a little frustrating to watch, but we're literally on the back of third place, number 23. I just needed to get past 28, and I would have had a clean shot for third. Look at that, we went from about 3 kart lengths to, after the exit of the corner, it was about 1 kart length. So we're back on him. It's my inexperience on the track, because this is the first time I've raced at Tamworth, because this is the first time I've been on the track. I had about 5 laps of practice. Those 5 laps were me trying to figure out the lines, the braking zones, the gear setup. 5 laps, that's all I had. Yeah, so that wasn't even... So as you just saw, I tried to go for a pass and it was not successful. Looking at it, I in my mind I was thinking, it's really getting too late in the race. They're going to start covering their lines very soon, and being the 13th lap out of 15, it was I was closer in a few earlier laps. I was closer to him to make a pass on that corner, which I don't know why I didn't do. It wasn't really an ideal pass at that time. In my head I was thinking, I have to pass now because we're so close to third. I can get third on the next lap, and that was my mindset. It was, I need to do this now or it's not going to happen. And I was a little bit too far behind, but I knew that if I get him in the braking zone, that I might be able to get this pass done, and I'll have, I can cover my line on the next right hand and I'll be fine. But I wasn't expecting 23, third place, to be so close. If you look back in the video, you'll see that I go for the pass and 23 still hasn't even completed the corner, so he's coming down on the corner. So in my mindset, I'm like, if I continue in the line that I'm going with the speed that I'm going, because it was a fast pass. Like I came in really hard, really fast, and I wanted to surprise 28 with the pass, and I wanted to brake late and then throttle on late. So it'd be ideally I was moving my braking zone much closer to the end of the corner. So it was very risky, but I didn't think 23 would still be in the process of making that corner. And in my mindset I was like, if I continue at the path I'm going, the speed I'm going, I would have hit 23 as well, and that's why I locked up. And unfortunately got fourth, but I was happy with the results. I was happy with the race. I did go up and apologise to 28 as well, but thanks for staying tuned. Manning Valley round 1 will be up in a few weeks time, but thank you, peace.